Hey, Camp Girl Boss, it's Emily Breedlove, and we are back with a special interview today with Marta, who is one of our campers. She is joining us to talk to us about the business that she's starting and some of the lessons that she's learned. So, hey, how's it going, Marta?
Hi, I'm good.
Well, so you're in North Carolina with me, which is awesome. I love the North Carolina girls, but tell us a little bit about who you are aside from camp.
Well, other than camp, I like to do like acting and singing and dancing and sewing. Lots of creative stuff. Yeah.
That's awesome. How old are you?
I'm just turned 11.
Just turned 11. Well, happy birthday. Well,
Thank you.
and so what was the reason why you decided to come into Camp Girl Boss? What were you most interested about what it is that we're doing?
I was interested about the whole business thing because I've never actually thought of it, but I thought it would be something that would be super fun to do.
Well, so
Um,
tell us about your business.
so my business is called Style by You, and basically what it is it's gonna be like a website business, and people can go on there and they can design their own outfits, like pick the colors and the styles and the article of clothing. I also put a few options. I'm working on a few options to like design your own mask and pillowcase, because those are also very helpful. And also, you can fill out a quiz and I'll design something for you if you don't know what exactly you want. And then I'm still figuring out this part, but there might actually be an already made shop, which is things that I've already made.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you're actually taking some of the ideas from your customers that they're creating their own designs and then you're turning it into product for them?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, and so what has been one of your favorite parts about being part of this camp?
I really like it because there's a whole lot of resources you can use, and it's super fun and engaging, even though it's not like in person stuff like that. But
Mhm.
it's got a lot of super fun resources, and I love all the videos.
Awesome.
It's super
Well,
fun.
and so what's something that you didn't expect about this experience of thinking about your first business?
Um, I didn't expect the whole doing market research and stuff. I didn't know that people did that, and also that there's a lot more in planning a business than you would usually think. And you usually think that there's a lot of work, but there's even more than you would expect.
More than you would even imagine, right?
Yeah.
Well, so talk to me about what's next. Tell me about the kind of empire that you want to build for yourself and when you're thinking long term, where you want to go with stuff.
Well, to begin with, since I don't want to have to buy a lot of like fabric and stuff because that stuff can get expensive, I was thinking about having just a few options that are sort of like simple-ish but good enough that it's like you would want to buy it.
Hmm.
Um, and then if I do have enough, if it's like being successful and I have enough money to actually get more fabric and stuff like that, then I'd probably start building on more options and adding more ways that you can use it. And yeah.
Cool. Well, and so you obviously like making the clothes. Have you ever sewn your own clothes before? Have you made other things for yourself?
Yes, I have actually. I last year I had a project where we just had to study one thing and do whatever we want with that. We had to have like a creative project. And I was studying fashion design. So what I did for my creative project is I designed my own outfit and then I made it for myself. That's sort of where I got this whole idea from. It's just that and I've been doing stuff like that. Since then I haven't done a whole lot more projects, but I made like a skirt for myself. I've made actually like two skirts. I've made a special shirt thingy.
That is really, really cool. Well, so Ella, my daughter, is super into fashion design too. And one of the things that she loves is how she's able to take her love for cartoon and animation, kind of bring that into the fashion design world. For you, you talked about how you're in theater and music. Do you bring some of those elements of like theater personalities or characters into your fashion design too?
Yeah, I try to. Because it's not just normal clothing; it's actual design. So basically, you can make it whatever you want.
Hmm. Well, and so that's something that you're hoping that your customers, when they're submitting their ideas, are you going to help them kind of through the creative process of coming up with ideas of their own? Is that
Yeah.
something that you like doing too?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, and so do you have any questions for me? Anything as you've been going through camp that you've wondered or that you wanted to learn more about?
Yeah, sorta.
Sorta? All
Yeah.
right, well, you got me. What do you want to ask, Marta?
When did you first get the idea for Camp Girl Boss?
Well, it was about 4 years ago. So I have actually been teaching middle school entrepreneurship summer camps for like a decade, for a really long time. And all of the camps that we would always teach were for boys and girls. And I remember at one camp a couple of years ago, we broke up where we had half were boys and half were girls. And so I took the girl side of the group and we did some activities. And it was in that moment that I realized that one, I really liked hanging out with the girls. I was able to have a totally different kind of conversation, which was a lot more fun. But I also noticed how when the girls were separated, that they just had a different way that they engaged, um, that they were more open, they were more creative, they're actually more confident. And so it was in that moment that I saw that there was something really magical about doing this camp experience with just girls. And that when I broke them apart, that the girls actually dreamed bigger when it was just them and some of their other girlfriends. And I thought that that was pretty cool. And so it was in that moment that I decided that I wanted to try and come up with a camp that was just more fun and more creative, but also was all girls, because there's something really special about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope that we can get back to the face-to-face camps, because those are really cool. The virtual thing is nice, but face-to-face is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to actually launch Camp Girl Boss and have people actually be able to sign up?
Well, so we've been building this for 4 years. Every year we use a different stage. So the first year we just hosted one big camp. We were at UNC Asheville and we had about 50 girls, and it was big and it was loud and it was crazy and it was a lot of fun. The second year we hosted smaller camps all over the state. And so we really got to test like what it would look like if instead of one big camp, we did a lot of little camps. But then this year, moving to all virtual, that was a lot of work. So like Ella and I, because we worked with our video production team to create all the videos, and we were filming for like 3 months to create, because there's 75 videos. I know it may not seem like that many when you guys are in it, but it took us a lot of work to get all those videos done. So it took about 6 months to get this program, what you guys see right now, to get this done, to get the book designed and all the videos made and then put into the system. It's a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yep. Awesome. Well, so do you have any other questions?
Not that I can think of right now.
Great. Well, so I'm really excited. I know that you've been working on your website. Have you started working on your pitch yet, your video pitch?
No, not quite yet.
No? When you get there, let me know. I'm happy to help. Ella's also really good at that. She can help you too. And I know you signed up for the business plan competition, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to see what you guys create for that. And I just really appreciate you joining me today.
I appreciate being able to be here.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, so I guess other campers, if you guys want to be interviewed, be sure to reach out and we'll get you signed up. If you have a question for Marta, she is in the forum, so you can ask her yourself. Either way, I hope you have a really awesome day, Marta, and I will see you when I see you, I guess, in the forum next.
Thank you. I'll see
Yeah,
you.
thank you. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.